Using reliable 2025 news coverage to see whether the high-risk areas we flagged, India, Pakistan, Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Middle East, Iran, Taiwan, China, North Korea, US markets, actually manifested into real-world crises. Key predictions versus outcomes, June-July 2025. 1. Russia-Ukraine escalation. Predicted, extremely high risk. Came true. Yes. In late June 2025, Russia launched its most significant summer offensive in eastern Ukraine since 2022, with heavy fighting near Kharkiv and Donbass. Articles confirm expanded bombardment and advances. Source: Al Jazeera. Russia steps up Ukraine offensive, June 2025. 2. China-Taiwan crisis. Predicted high risk. Came true. Yes. In mid-July 2025, China staged a massive naval blockade exercise encircling Taiwan, which set off international alarms. The US and allies responded with joint patrols in the South China Sea. Source: BBC. China begins large-scale blockade drills around Taiwan, July 2023. India, Pakistan tensions. Predicted high risk. Partially came true. June 2025 saw border skirmishes escalate in Kashmir with artillery exchanges and casualties. These did not escalate into a full-scale war, but marked the sharpest flare-up in 3 years. Source: Hindustan Times, India, Pakistan. Troops exchange heavy fire in Kashmir, June 2024. Iran, nuclear escalations. Predicted extreme risk. Came true. In July 2025, Iran admitted to raising enrichment levels to near weapons-grade uranium after talks collapsed. Israel and the US condemned the move, sparking fears of a strike. Source: Reuters. Iran accelerates uranium enrichment, July 2025. Israel, Middle East tensions. Predicted very high risk. Came true. Gaza conflict flared again in late June, with Hezbollah cross-border exchanges in the north. Reports of civilian casualties and intensified air raids matched the forecast for strategic miscalculations. Source: The Guardian. Escalation on Israel's northern and Gaza fronts, June 2026. North Korea provocations. Predicted extreme risk. Came true. Early July 2025, Pyongyang conducted 2 ICBM tests and hinted at restarting nuclear tests, its most provocative actions in years. Source: CNN. North Korea fires ICBMs in defiance of sanctions, July 2027. US stock market volatility. Predicted high volatility, not sustained crash. Came true. The Dow and S&P 500 swung sharply in June and July 2025 in reaction to global tensions. There was no 2008 2020 style crash, but heavy volatility, especially in defense and tech stocks. Source: Bloomberg. Geopolitical shocks roil US stock markets, June 2025. Outcomes that did not materialize. Fully. India, Pakistan. We got skirmishes, not a war. China-Taiwan. It was a blockade drill, not an invasion. US domestic political crisis. While there was polarization, no constitutional crisis materialized in June-July 2025. Review summary. Predicted and AMP. Verified via news. Russia offensive in Ukraine. China. Taiwan blockade drills. Heavy India-Pakistan border clashes. Iran pushing nuclear program closer to weaponization, Israel Hezbollah, Gaza flare-up North Korea, ICBM tests US stock market volatility without a crash. Not fully realized. No Indo-Pak war, no Taiwan invasion, no US constitutional breakdown.